Hello everyone. It's good to be live again on the channel first and foremost. It's been about 2 months. First and foremost, just wait for more people to join. But it is the World Cup draw for World Cup. I just said that twice. World Cup 2022 taking place in the traditional time of November. We all know full well the heavy controversy of this tournament, but we'll focus on the football as much as we can today. But yeah, it's good to be live, isn't it? You know, I used to do streams regularly last season, so you know, it's quite a rare occasion that we're live these days. But I just thought it was a perfect excuse, quite frankly, to do one. I will be joined by Mr. Bray very shortly. He asked very politely on my Twitter if he could come on. I'm sure quite a few of you will know who Bray is. He's been on the channel multiple times, and in the incredibly consistent podcast that I run on this channel, he's on that as well with Woods, of course. But yeah, he'll be here shortly. How is Luke, NFFC lover, Laquan, Xander Hawk Games? I hope I said that correctly. Owen, Lucas, Tom. How you doing, lads? The draw, I don't actually know when it starts. I think it might actually be about 20 minutes away, the draw. But if you are wanting to watch along with me, then just go over and check the BBC website or on your actual TV. But yeah, of course, doing a live event like this can also be a bit of an issue because you could be ahead or you could even be, you know, behind me. So I'm thinking, right, England, they've got Germany, but I've already been told that, so it's a fake reaction. So yeah, okay. So I've seen it's 5:25, but I also know that it starts at 5. I don't know. It starts in the near future. I know that. But anyway, in the meantime, let's just chat football, shall we? Ask me anything you'd like, within reason, of course, mainly about football. And yeah, we'll just have a little discussion. Be good when Bray gets in here as well. Okay, interesting question. Opinions on Macclesfield. I mean, it's close enough. Mansfield Town. I don't really have any strong opinions on Mansfield. I know they are another East Midlands side, but I've never really had any opinions. I presume you're a Macclesfield fan, Nathan. But yeah, I know you're doing pretty well in League Two right now as well. So hopefully you go up for your sake. Why are Swansea good? Well, I don't want to upset you, Tristan, but I don't personally agree with you. I've just tapped in the Championship table and it's got the Champions League. But don't care about the Champions League. Just want to show you this, Tristan. I just think you might appreciate it quite heavily, to be honest. I don't think you're too good right now. I mean, you have been in the past, but you're 16th. So, yeah. You were good, but I don't know about that right now. And here's Bray. Okay, so I'm sure quite a few of you know who this guy is. He's been on the channel many times before. Bray, how you doing, mate?
Good morning, noon, or night. Oh no, I can't use that because good noon. There we go. I'm good, thanks. How about you?
I'm good. Looking forward to the draw. Go and subscribe to Bray, everyone. I've got a link in the description. He does a lot of good content.
Good
not
is a bit
the
of a
most
push, to
consistently. But yeah, go and check him out, everyone.
Should have a vlog coming out in a day or two.
Are you at Blackpool, or are you doing a live reaction?
No, unfortunately not. However, I am going to a game tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I saw you said that. Who are you going to see?
Bristol Rovers versus Bradford.
What a cracker! What a cracker of a game.
I think it should actually be quite good, apparently, because Bradford is supposed to be just hitting like a little bit of form, and Bristol Rovers need to win, I think.
Well, I know Bradford obviously got Mark Hughes in charge, haven't they now? So that's a bit of a come down for him to be manager of League Two side. Talk about Forest though. What's your score prediction for tomorrow against Blackpool?
No, I'm not sure. I think it'll be quite interesting to see because he wasn't on the bus from the pictures that were put on Twitter. Lewis Grabban, whether or not he'll be back in the squad, I don't know if there's any proper news on that.
Yeah, I've seen rumours that he's back in training. So
I'd be happy to see him back in the squad. Maybe not just straight into the thick of it, starting, but maybe coming off the bench for a little bit of a run out. As for an actual score prediction, I feel like because we got so close to signing him in January, Josh Bowler's going to pop up with something.
It would be classic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I'm going just like in the home game, 2-1 to us.
I'll take that. Plenty of comments actually. How's Dom doing? Honeygun as well. Good to see you in here. Anyone else? Rad Dad, he'll be in later, everyone, for those asking. BFC Vlogs. Good to see people in here. I saw the motor driving here as well. Yeah. How you doing? I love Dom's reply to Tristan's question. Who's winning the South Wales Derby? Cardiff. So that's not the most polite response.
Just Cardiff.
Yeah. Let's just wind a Swansea fan up straight away, shall we? Just other people are just asking me random questions before the draw starts. Luke's asked bottom 3 predictions for the Premier League. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Really, it's quite a tie. I think Norwich, because they always get relegated. Probably Watford, and you cannot write off Everton, really, can you? Or Burnley.
I suppose.
Yeah.
One thing I do always like to do is take who's in contention for it, and then take the teams that are nearer to me, and then say that they'll get relegated, because that's what I want. Because easier away days, but promotion obviously on the line. So I've just got to be honest, I suppose. As for the Premier League, let's see who's down there. I think you did just say you can't really discount Everton. Everton, I've just noticed they do have 3 games less than Leeds, who are above them, only 4 points above them, which could prove to be interesting. I feel like Leeds are going to get sucked into it. Be interesting to see Leeds go down. I feel like Burnley might just escape. I don't know how.
It would be classic of Sean Dyche, wouldn't it, to pull off a miracle again?
Yeah, and then to actually do well.
Chelsea, apparently, according to Dom, are going to get relegated.
Chelsea, fingers crossed.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting regardless. 2-0 Forest, Johnson and Lolly. I would definitely take that.
Lolly. I feel like Lolly.
Imagine it'd be brilliant if Lolly got a goal, wouldn't it?
Lolly really impressed me against Liverpool. I decided not to put my match reaction up for it.
Why not?
Because I wasn't very happy with the penalty and with the goal.
Yeah. The fact we came away from Liverpool rather annoyed that we didn't beat them is a huge testament to Forest. So, I'll definitely take that. Wait, why is Ham called Ham? What a question, Tristan. I don't know. You'll have to ask the Ham organisation society if that's a thing. It definitely isn't. Tristan says 12-0 to Swansea. Fair enough. I doubt it. Oh dear. I support Derby County Football Club. That's a real shame to hear. Well, I can lend you a £5, but I'm not going to do that, unfortunately. Crazy Sport 1, 2, 3. But we support Forest.
I support Weymouth, mate.
And Weymouth. Weymouth is actually a very good place. I've been there a few times before, so rate it. I don't get why.
I looked up for Tristan White why Ham's called Ham.
Of course. Why is Swansea Cardiff not on TV? Because it's a tin pot rivalry compared to the East Midlands Derby. Simple as.
Well, isn't
I may have just triggered the entire. Right? No, just no. We're putting an end to this already. No, this is illegal. You can't call Forest that. Which is exactly why you have called Forest that. yeah, can't have that. Blackpool v Forest, but yeah. Oh, Tristan's just saying that that's on TV instead. Correct, it is.
Would you like to hear why Ham's called Ham?
Ask any Forest fan, Crazy Sport. It's weird. You say you support Derby, you've got Son as your profile picture, who, as far as I know, does not play for Derby. So, yeah. Anyway, great. Why is it called Ham?
According to Google, the modern word ham is derived from the Old English ham or hom, meaning the hollow or bend of the knee, from a Germanic base where it meant crooked. It began to refer to the cut of pork derived from the hind leg of a pig around the 15th century.
Fascinating.
Very
well,
interesting.
thanks very much for that question. Who asked it? Who asked that question? How can I forget? Tristan, good question. Good question.
Big Tris.
Glory Hunter, correct. I agree. Yeah. Guy saying Bong's in here, but he's getting his own club's name wrong as well. Can we not? I'll be back after the draw. Yes, no problem. Joseph, interesting question. I agree. It was very interesting. We've got about 20 minutes before the draw actually starts because it's meant to start at 5. So, we'll just keep waffling, really. So, by all means, everyone, get questions in the comments to keep the stream highly entertaining. But how could you not be entertained anyway? In fact, you know what I'll do? I'll show you the World Cup pots, being as that's the actual topic. Nottinghamshire Forest, that's not a thing, guys.
Nottinghamshire Forest.
We're not cricket. Anyway, these are the pots of the World Cup. Yeah. Where's Italy, by the way? That team that beat England in the final. They're not there. What a rotten bit of luck that is. So yeah, these are the pots. England obviously in pot 1, which is what you love to see. I have a feeling, and of course you cannot predict it. I have a feeling we might get the US from pot 2.
We're getting Denmark, Poland, and Ghana, mate.
Okay, that's your prediction. Denmark, Poland, and Ghana. Interesting prediction. We'll make a note of that, shall we? What?
I said Chris Hughton's Ghana.
Is he actually the manager? Bloody hell. How have they even got to the World Cup, by the way? How's that happened?
Because the majority of... Because he only just got in.
Actually, that's a good point, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that they qualified and then did pretty bad in AFCON or something.
They did. Yeah. We're going to smash Blackpool.
Okay, I'm
correct.
going to grab some paper so I can write down everything which is going on.
Good idea. If we got to the playoff final, yes, 100%. Definitely. We will be there for sure, which would be not only a day at Wembley, which I've never been to the new Wembley, believe it or not, because I support Forest. Why would I be at the new Wembley? So it'd be cool. It really would. But let's just wait and see. But no, Owen, no, we're not. We won't get to Wembley because we're going to get the top 2. You see what I did there? I actually made it even better. Will you ever stream Forest again? I don't have any plans to be honest, Laquan, but I will do streams every now and then, like this one. So yeah, basically that answers that one. Fine margins, yeah. Well, I think everyone's going to be tuning into Ghana's games at the World Cup, aren't they? I'm sorry. How's Chris Hughton gone? How is he now a World Cup manager? By the way, he's going to be managing at the World Cup. Where is Bray? By the way, is it? There we go. What we're doing, Bray? Are you making notes of your predictions or something?
I'm writing everything down as it's right. So, which group do you think is going to be the group of death?
We've got to get it back up on screen, really. It's going to be. I mean, it's really difficult to predict, isn't it?
Which group do you think?
What? Not saying specific countries.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Which pot do you mean?
No, which group is the group of death? We've got absolutely no context on this. Which one?
Well, you're just going to
blind
pick
guess.
the hardest teams, aren't you? All in one group. Like you're probably going to get like, imagine Brazil, Germany. I mean, you can't actually have multiple teams from one pot,
Japan,
can you?
Senegal, maybe.
Probably the hardest teams in there, really, aren't they? I mean,
Brazil,
pot four, you shouldn't really be
Netherlands,
scared of any of them.
Senegal, and
Well, Senegal are
Brazil.
pretty good, aren't they? They won AFCON.
What?
Senegal won African Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
So they're pretty useful. Tom is predicting England, Germany, Poland, and Saudi Arabia. I'll take that. Honestly, I was saying this earlier off camera. I think this is the first World Cup ever where I'm going into it thinking I don't really care who we get because I think we can be a match to anyone, quite frankly. Like,
it'd be nice if the good teams go out.
Yeah, it would help, wouldn't it? But like, you know, we lost one game the whole of last year, and that was on penalties.
I've got a gut feeling Group G is either going to be England's group or it's going to be a really hard group.
Thing is, though, group of death doesn't necessarily mean anything because if you remember the Euros, Portugal,
US,
France, and Germany were in the same group
USA.
and they all got knocked out. The first knockout round.
The USA are going to be in Group B.
We're getting predictions here from Bray.
And Tunisia
USA in Group B
are going to be in Group.
Oh, I'd love Wales. I'd like Wales.
Tunisia are going to be in Group E or F.
Group E or F. Okay, I'm pleased we're getting some predictions in. See if you get any right. No, quite frankly, it's an absolute farce, really. Matty Cash for Poland, yes. He's gone from running down the wing at City Ground to the World Cup. It's a downgrade, in my opinion. No, Dom.
Scoring the winner against
I think it will happen in a couple of groups. Okay, fair enough. The most easiest group we could be in my opinion, is Switzerland, Tunisia, and Saudi Arabia. Well, Switzerland are not a bad side, as we saw like literally a week ago. But yeah, there'd be more difficult teams, wouldn't there?
Who's worse than them, though?
Who's worse than Switzerland in that group? In a pot, more like?
Because I'd rather Switzerland than anyone else. Maybe US.
I'd rather have the US, to be honest. Like, maybe.
I wonder when the draw's actually going to start.
In Mexico.
They never started until like.
I think it starts in. It was meant to start at 5, but it's starting at 25 past, I think. So we're just waffling, really, aren't we? I could see Poland facing England. It's always a bit of a tough game, Poland.
I just wish so much that. What's it called? That rather than. I wish that UEFA or FIFA or whoever was bothered about this hadn't chosen a horrible, corrupt country to run it in, and instead chose if you have to change the regular format of the World Cup because the country isn't fit to hold it, then I don't think that it should be up there for a World Cup.
100%.
Sure, it wants all its money, but if you have to change something, the World Cup should only take places in countries where it can take place in its regular fashion. Yep. If you have to change it, it should be ineligible. If it's so hot that it is a physical danger to play it outside of the winter, then it shouldn't be played. Should be played
the whole thing else. Is a complete farce. It's a complete farce. Like, you know, this is the thing. We're all going to watch the World Cup. We'll all enjoy the World Cup. But all of this build-up that we're getting, everyone's going to think about it beforehand. But, you know, it's just wrong, isn't it? It's just wrong that it's not only in a country that's got non-existent human rights, it's too warm. So Thing is, though, I think that's a really poor excuse because it's been in warm countries before and they never moved it. So is it just an excuse to change things up and get it in winter? Like, and yeah, the stadiums are literally air conditioned as well. So everything just doesn't make sense to me with this entire World Cup.
You could put it. There's so many other countries that you could put it in. Where you could just put it in
there's
the summer.
loads. Yeah. It was literally in Brazil, wasn't it? And they had like cooling breaks.
What?
When it was in Brazil, they had cooling breaks like every so often throughout the games. They just had a drink.
Well, they had cooling breaks in post-lockdown in 1920, didn't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
I remember those.
It's the whole thing is just corrupt, as Tom pointed out here.
It's just ridiculous.
But literally, like, I'm thinking, it's World Cup year. The season ends in about a month. But yeah, it doesn't start in about 2 months, the World Cup. It starts in, 6? Like, that's just fraudulent behaviour, literally.
Because, that means that we're not going to get a summertime World Cup for another 4 years. There's going to be...
So, in total, would we 8 years for Summer World Cup?
Yeah. That's shocking.
Yeah.
It's absolutely shocking. I'd have bothered this World Cup be... What's it called? Be in the US and take place over the summer. Take that any day over it.
Well, the next World Cup is actually going to be in the US, but it's going to be across US, Canada, and Mexico.
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah. So even though it's across 3 countries, which is also a bit questionable because it's quite a lot of traveling, it's at least in countries that actually function, and it's in summer. Like there's loads of things that are wrong about it. So at least it's in.
Yeah, players already have hella crammed fixture schedules, don't they?
Yeah, on that, yeah.
And you're adding more to it. So when does the season start? In July? Because
next season starts,
or it'll have to finish later.
Next season starts for the championship. I don't know the exact date, but it's like middle of July, or roughly. Premier League starts a week earlier. I know the Prem starts on the 6th of August when it would normally be the 14th. I think it ends like 2 weeks later than normal. There's already so much football. You then put a World Cup in the middle of it. Like, it's just...
You just can't
just wrong. Yeah, absolutely. It's just wrong.
Because they're doing it for money.
Yeah, the whole thing. So that's the whole thing with Seb Blatter and Michel Platini all those years ago. Yeah, they're responsible for this, ultimately. And yeah, I don't think I heard about the timings of games. All the major European or just world teams, the big teams, basically, they'll be the UK. They'll be on, in the later times in Qatar and around the world. So, games for England most likely, which they should be not at 10 o'clock, which wouldn't be ideal, would it? Yeah, as we were just saying, sure next season starts earlier.
The opening game is going to be at 10 a.m.
Hardest group: England, Germany, Senegal, Australia. Easiest group for England is England, US, Iran, Canada. Yeah, that would be pretty. I don't want to. Oh my god, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but that would be quite a favourable group. But we could go against Richard Larea. Richard Larea. Or is it Richard?
It's Richie.
It's Richard. Yeah, I said that.
It's Richard.
Something like that.
Larea.
Oh yeah, I think I've just seen what you've just put on screen on the actual best case scenario. England, US, Tunisia, Saudi Arabia. The worst is England, Germany, Senegal, Peru. So it's pretty much what you've just said there. But yeah, if you are, by the way, there's only 12 people in here. If you are enjoying this stream, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you are new. Subscribe to Bray. There's a link below if you want top-notch content. And yeah, the draw should be happening.
On occasions, sometimes.
Yeah, the draw should be happening in about 10 minutes' time. Don't know why it's been delayed.
You know how sometimes I make just like random funny videos? They're just like aren't like vlogs or anything, they're just random. I made like a little playlist on my channel for them. Just so then they're all together.
Oh yeah. I focus a lot on things being organised. Like, if you look at my channel, I've got loads of stuff in playlists. It's always updated.
I'm going to do it.
So, right good idea. Good idea. I think the final 3 p.m. UK wouldn't be a bad time, really, would it?
Let's see.
What do you say,
World Cup competitions, skits. Oh, you got skits. Oh, I love the Chris Hughton's retirement routine. That is honestly one of my favourite videos on the internet.
Literally, I just thought of that off the top of my head.
I thought it was so good. It was like, Jed, get back. Or like, what was the line?
No, what are you shooting from there, Jed? You're a defender, get back.
You're a defender, get back.
Nah, go and check that out, everyone, if you've not seen it after the stream.
Premier League, Championship, International, Rads Cast, Elite Playlist, FIFA
Rads Cast. Imagine if we actually uploaded that again.
That's nearly as inconsistent as my Forest career mode.
Check out the first video here. Chris Heaton's retirement routine. It's a banger. Absolute banger of a video.
I love it.
Oh, this is an even better one.
Does that not have 1,000 views?
What?
I'd have thought that Chris Hughton video would have had 1,000 reviews. At least 1,000 views.
Should do, to be honest. Should do.
It's good enough to have more.
One of the best videos I've ever uploaded. Him getting sacked. Perfect. You should definitely subscribe to this. You should definitely get subscribe to this channel, everyone, by the way. You know, top-notch content. But yeah. Anyway, I saw, good to see you in here, Shabada or Callum, good friend of mine from when I was at college and school. So we're going back a bit. Can't wait, fingers crossed to win the World Cup. Second in the year as we can win this. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, actually, I just think, given the fact that we've done significantly better in the last two tournaments, shouldn't really fear anyone at this one. To be honest. Then again, I'm not saying we're going to win the World Cup. If we do, that's insane. But yeah, I think we're actually coming into it with a bit of belief, really, and optimism.
Yes.
World Cup final, 3 p.m. UK. Yeah, that's a normal kickoff time. I heard you're not allowed to do vlogs in football stadiums anymore. A Newcastle fan got in trouble. Yeah, it happens all the time, and you like, not all the time, but you do hear quite a few cases.
I think that's mostly in the Premier League. I know that
it's more in the
Premier. With some Chelsea stewards a while back, didn't he?
Max did, yeah. But like, you do hear the occasional case of people being a bit iffy about it. I don't see what's wrong with doing it. I've never had anyone come up to me saying, "What are you doing?" Actually, when we beat Preston 3-0, it was quite a funny thing, actually. And I was leaving. The steward came up to me, and he wasn't like saying, "What are you doing with the camera?" He said, "Oh, good channel." I thought it was quite funny. Like, he was just saying, "Oh, good channel." But he did also say, "Oh yeah, you know, some people do get a bit iffy about cameras." And I just right, okay.
I will ascend into the heavens the day that I get recognised as someone who does YouTube. That will never happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first time I got recognition away from my room for a video was when we played Bradford, which was coincidentally the first vlog I did this season. So, you know, it would probably make sense. But yeah,
Well, I mean, I've seen enough times roughly where you sit, so I could probably find you.
Yeah. I mean,
It sounded
if
really
I have a
creepy when I
season,
said it out loud, and it didn't in my
yeah,
head.
yeah, I'm going to be hunted down. Shout out to the steward. Yeah, I forget what his name was, but shout out to him. I don't think I've seen him since. Oh
Hmm.
well. Uh, what would be the worst teams to get put together?
I don't know. I don't even remember the pots.
Ask any Forest fan. Just ask the chat. I'm not, the chat can answer that. Forest fans in the chat answer that question. Anyway, I saw a thing about the worst case scenario for the World Cup draw for I think any team. I had this up
Okay,
on screen
right.
earlier.
FIFA has confirmed the first two rounds of matches will kick off at 1 pm, 4 pm, and 7 pm, and 10 pm local time. That is 10 am, 1 pm, 4 pm, and 7 pm in the UK. 10 am and 1 pm standing right out there to me. That's not fun. That's not fun at all.
These are the Euros. We had like 5-6 games at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but all the others were like 5, 7, 8. Really good kickoff times. Whereas some of these, I think most we played in the later on, but you are going to get like actually quite a few. To be fair, so I just contradict myself there. Quite a few that are happening throughout the day, which is a bit annoying. Barnsley at home was elite. Yes, it was. Yeah. I wonder why you said that, Luke, because you may have met me that day.
A bit of a dead game, I am.
Yeah, 1-3-0. Yeah, it was a bit dead, which is testament to Steve Cooper.
Yeah.
I agree. You speak facts.
Derby
Facts.
is in fact going down with a biver in the bank. Hurry up and start, please.
Yeah, can we start the draw, please? It'd be very much appreciated.
I don't want this. I've just got like an advert about washing liquid or something. No, it's about like
What are you watching it on BBC or
no. I'm trying to
YouTube? Sky. Okay, fair enough. Well, this is the thing. I know what's going to happen. No matter what happens, I know what's going to happen. People are going to spoil it. This is the downside of doing a stream.
Once it starts, you should just not look at the chat at all.
I might not. But then again, the whole point in a live stream is like to interact with people. But I just know people are going to do that. So please, everyone. But then again,
risk it.
Then again, I suppose that's the whole point. So it's a bit of a sticky situation, isn't it? Really, I just know what's going to happen. Even if it's not England, people will come in and just say, "Oh yeah, this is the draw," and then 20 seconds later, "Oh, Germany have got a team, a very good team." Yeah, let's just think on the spot. Belgium, yeah. That was way too much effort.
Qatar.
We've got Carlo Torre in the chat. How you doing, Carlo?
Qatar casually going to get grouped in their own World Cup.
They're literally never going to qualify for a World Cup ever again after this. They've never been one of them before.
So that's another problem with it. They're not a footballing country, are they?
Again.
Country?
Yeah, literally. The fact that it's hosted by a country that's never qualified for a World Cup before.
Are the West Indies a country?
Isn't it more of a area?
I'm not sure what it is, but I've heard about them more in sport than I have about Qatar. Sri Lanka, Bangladesh.
Yeah, that I did say that, didn't I? Just really thinking on the spot, and it didn't go to plan. I haven't, Joe. I mean, that would be quite a cool game to go to if it's streamed. Because I'm a plastic. I'm an armchair fan, and I watch it that way.
Well, you see, I'm a plastic fan because I live in Bristol.
No, I'm talking about me saying, am I going to go to the Youth Cup game? Used to love England growing up. Don't really care a jot nowadays, messing with club footy schedules. Just makes it more alienating. Yeah, I think that's fair, to be honest, because international breaks, no one can stand
Oh
international
my god,
breaks.
they've revealed the mascot.
What is it?
That is bloody ugly.
What is it? Show everyone.
It's called Laib.
Laib.
It looks like a massive tissue.
It does actually.
World Cup ball. Please don't tell me
Probably.
they've gone with a design as.
What do we expect? We're talking about the World Cup being corrupt. It's the whole football, like with the whole Super League debacle, this incredibly bad Champions League format. If you've not seen it, it's go and have a look at it. It's just so stupid.
No.
Yeah, it's just the whole of football, isn't it? And I saw earlier an away shirt from AC Milan that has the home shirt on it. Essentially, it's still black and red stripes, but there's white at the top and bottom. No colour clash there at all. What are you playing at, mate? What are you playing at? Anyway, Brentford can beat Germany. I mean, I doubt they're ever going to play each other. But fair enough. Fair enough, crazy sport.
We have another problem with the draw.
What?
FIFA World Cup final draw to blend Qatar's history and future in dazzling football celebration. In other words, it's going to get delayed for another bloody 20 minutes. No, they won't.
Well, the football itself will be all right, but the location the football's being played in shouldn't be the case.
I would say yes, but absolutely not.
Yeah.
I would not be at all surprised if they get beat like 7-0 at this World Cup.
It's not even like I know another example of a team just hosting a World Cup when they've never qualified. South Africa had never been at the World Cup and they haven't been there since. So, you know, I mean, but I don't think South Africa, I know they scored. Remember they did that famous celebration where they just like did a dance. But other than that, yeah, it was it's going to be a similar situation, isn't it? I mean, if they get like Belgium, they should get absolutely hammered, really, shouldn't they?
Imagine if Qatar draw like the Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, or Uruguay, or even Croatia. Basically, if they draw anyone in pot 2 other than the USA, they will get absolutely clartified.
You're not wrong.
I don't even know what else to say. Like, why are Brazil the new leaders of the world ranking?
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. It was honestly those 3 days, not even that, were just on another level. Oh, it's starting.
Is it?
Oh, nearly. But it's not far off. Mark Chapman's
Isn't
just
for me.
saying some words. It's not for you.
So what are you watching it on?
I'm watching it on BBC.
Oh, we looked at his watch and they're at a wide shot. I can't hear what he's saying, but like, I'm assuming that's a good sign. News alert.
Should be.
World Cup 2022 draw coming up. Championship tonight's team news. Nobody actually cares.
Aren't Derby playing?
What?
Am I getting that wrong?
Huddersfield versus Hull, mate.
Are they? I don't know why I thought Derby were playing. I don't know. Maybe I just started to see them lose again.
Silly. Oh no. Okay.
Can't wait for the World Cup in June. Oh wait.
I don't care about your toothpaste advert. Just show me the draw, please.
All's happening is Didier Das Chomps, I said that wrong, and some young lad have got the World Cup, and they're walking out, and some people are walking towards them now.
Just doing the... Oh my god!
Yeah,
is that
that's basically
like
it.
Pixar film or something? Disney, The Bad Guys.
Just got back from. No, you haven't. Honeycomb. When will the next Radscast episode be? Who knows? No one knows. At some point. We want to do one, but we just don't know what to do. So maybe I think we'll do a season review or something.
2022.
Probably.
I'll be my opinion. The second that this draw isn't made, I'm gonna be gone. Like making a little compilation video of the teams in each group.
Yeah, fair enough. My opinion on the Middle East has changed after last Friday. Well, I mean, I shouldn't really have shocked you too much, Evan, because it isn't the most normal part of the world, is it? Rank different cheeses for Radscast. I don't think that'll make at least 40 minutes worth of content, to be honest with you.
I love the fact that I don't really like podcasts, but I'm on one. I never listen to podcasts.
Don't you know?
I listen to the Radscast. It's like I'm on it. Like I'll watch it.
It's an elite podcast, though, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't do any others.
Right, because you're watching it on Sky, I'm going to watch it on Sky, so we're in sync with it all.
Yeah.
There we go. We switched to a different broadcaster, and now we've got an advert that I don't care about.
Is it a Halifax advert?
No, National Lottery.
Ooh.
Now it's someone putting something in an oven. And now I'm not going to give it running commentary. F1.
Okay, what does it say on your? What does it say the time is in the top corner?
5:32.
Oh, you are behind me.
What are you on?
33. I'll get to a certain bit.
So hang on, the people.
No, pause it.
Oh yeah, here's Halifax. Right, this is good then. So I'm the person on the stream is behind the other person. I'm probably going to be behind the entire chat, or maybe even ahead. I don't know. Basically, everyone's out of sync.
So basically, just don't look at chat once it starts.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry to be. I'm not being ignorant. It's not like I'm just ignoring my fan base, but
well,
don't really want to be ruined it. So
You know what? I don't care about any of this pre-draw stuff. I think they should just tell us when it actually is, because I don't care enough to wait. I will wait because I don't know when it actually is. But the FA Cup draws, for one example, they take so long as well.
Every draw does. Hopefully they don't have to redo it like the Champions League round of 16, because that was a bit of a farce, wasn't it?
Why did they have to do that? I wasn't watching it at the time.
Because there's something stupid where I don't even remember what happened, but they had to redo it because there was a technical issue, and maybe it was just UEFA rigging it like they often tend to, or at least I don't know. We need to see David playing football in real life. That'll be a very cool video. I've actually considered doing it quite a few times, but I don't really know how would do it or what would do. But potentially,
I'm to wherever you are. I'll play with you. Penalty shootout.
I'm a baller, mate.
Us plus Woods.
Yeah, that should be pretty cool.
No, we need to get Dom or something on.
Yeah, do a five-a-side game. No, I play every so often with Dom.
Now the four of us in a penalty shootout.
with Dom and a few other Maro, who's on the channel. We play football every so often.
Get Luke in as well.
And yeah,
3v3 penalty
good.
shootout.
Should be boycotted. Honestly, I wouldn't be too upset if it was. Of course, I'm excited for the World Cup, but in one sense, it's just wrong, isn't it? The background. Sorry, it's starting, and yeah, I'm still getting build-up. I don't care about build-up, lads. Don't care.
It's 36 for me now, and it's still showing a compilation of England.
I'm on
scoring.
35. That's the time, by the way, if you wonder what I mean. I'll be down to play. I mean, I don't know. Who knows if I'll actually do it or not? But yeah, I haven't seen you, Callum, in person for like we're talking 3 years. So you know, it would be good to see you again in person.
But yeah, we need to get a load of lads down and do like a little game or penalties or something. We should do a game and penalties. I'll tell you that.
Could do. You know, I'm just going to go on BBC because
no. Keep in mind that they'll both be doing it at the same time.
Yeah, but apparently it's already started on the BBC, or like it's a little bit more advanced.
There is no way.
No, it's not actually started. It's more advanced.
I'll have to try and find that. BBC. What channel number is that?
1.
They
haven't actually done anything yet. They're just waffling.
Football. Premier Sports 2. What the hell is Premier Sports 2? Okay, right, I'm on the BBC now. Ooh, they're in a big funny room. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Can you get on with it, please?
There are 3 people in the room. Shut up. I don't care. Look, all of those people.
That looks like Jermaine Genius, unless it is Jermaine Genius. Why is he hosting this? It isn't Jermaine Genius, is it?
I feel like we're on slightly different times because...
It is. I haven't got a closer. It must be.
It's not Jermaine Genius. Please tell me it's
How's he managed to do that? Ex-Forest, though. You know, when that massive... Even at the World... Where's my Forest go? Even at the World Cup. Okay.
Oh my God. They're bringing out random people. Just get on with it. I don't care.
Listen, I don't know who you are.
48 minutes long. We started this 10 minutes before the draw was scheduled. That means it has been 38 minutes of utter nonsense.
48 minutes. We've achieved nothing but waffle. Can we just get to the point?
Another bloody person. I don't care. I don't care.
I don't even know who you are. Who is he?
I don't know who any of them are. What are they even going to do? Are they going to like draw the different pots or something?
Yes. I don't know who they are though.
Who are the women?
Can we just get on with it? Just get on with the draw.
Do the women even have pots? Or are they just there?
They're the hosts. Why not? Those 3 there.
And they're bringing on another guy. I don't care.
I don't have a clue who you are, but you've got a beard.
In that studio and being like, oh yeah, the show starts at 5. They must have been sitting in there for what, like?
I mean, we've achieved a great deal. We spoke in depth.
Get on with it.
About many interesting topics.
Now they're bringing on someone else. How many people are they actually going to bring in?
Oh my God! Please get. There's
Look
someone
at how
else
many
going
podiums they've got. They've still got like another 3 or 4 left.
I don't know who you are, mate.
It was Tim Cahill.
No, I'm must be behind you. So I know Tim Cahill's coming on now.
Well, yeah. And now
What a
some other guy
goal
comes
at
out.
the
His name sounds like
2014 World
Serbian
Cup.
or something.
Yeah, it's Tim Cahill. Amazing. If you got any questions, everyone, just feel free to put them in the comments below. We are obviously going very slow as a result of this being slow.
Is it bad that I don't know who any of these people are? Also, I don't know if you noticed, but it took me a while to notice, so I'll just say, in case you hadn't, it's saying the names of the people who are coming out on like the little big screens at the top of the room.
I've seen that as well.
I didn't even notice it till I started. Have they got everyone? Stop talking, just do the draw, please.
I've seen some people are also questioning, of all the people to host the World Cup draw, why have you chosen Jermaine Genius?
I don't think it's Jermaine Genius.
It is.
Adel Ahmed Malalala.
Why Jermaine Genius? Why is it Jermaine Genius?
Oh no, he's saying a few words. He's going to have a whip round of them all, and they're all going to say a few words. This draw is going to end up being on the hour 6, isn't it?
Probably.
The draws of every... Because like the FA Cup draws take so long. Even the EFL Cup draws that no one cares about take ages.
I mean, I just thought draws are bits of wood, to be honest, but, you know.
Yeah, bits of wood that you put your clothes in.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
That is... You want that kind of humour, subscribe to the channel. Come on. That
Is it
doesn't
just me, or is the World Cup ball really ugly? I don't like it.
The World
It's
Cup.
something that you get in a pound shop.
It's an interesting trophy, isn't it, really?
The World Cup
It's an interesting
ball.
trophy. What's the best looking trophy? Champions League,
ball.
FA Cup. You what?
Best looking trophy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like the way that the Champions League looked.
The trophy with the big ears, as FIFA soundtrack says.
Yeah, I think it looks better than the Premier League.
Yeah, fair point.
But like Trophy 3 on FIFA is banging.
Yeah, actually.
Shut up, Tim Cahill. I don't care. I don't care. Just pull the balls out of the balls, please. How is this even going to work?
That is a terrifying photo of Jermaine Genius.
32 nations. I don't understand why in their little graphic things they just take little lines and then make things longer. Is that like part of the language that the way they write or something? We all know how the bloody pots work. Can you just pull them out, please?
Let's go! 30 finally! It's about 20 seconds
It's
delay.
showing me all of the pots now.
There's about 20-second delay between us. Probably the same for everyone else. So not only this is delayed, but it's also taken 53 minutes to get to the actual draw.
Okay, right. So you wanna start not looking at the chat from the moment.
Okay, chat. Sorry to be ignorant, but I'm not going to look at
it at the moment that pot 4 comes up, right? So you need to tell me the moment that it comes up.
When pot 4 comes up?
Pot 4. Yep, okay.
Well,
so
I don't look at the
Cameroon
chat.
at the top right now for me. So you need to like tell me when you get there, so then I can do it at the exact right time.
Well, get rid
it's
of the
not
chat.
that difficult. It's just when they've shown all of the teams in pot 3. So just let us know what's going on your screen right now.
I'm on pot 2. Pot 3, basically
tell us
now.
the countries as they're coming out.
Senegal, Iran, Japan, Morocco, Serbia, Poland, Korea, Tunisia. Pot 4 is Cameroon, Canada, Ecuador, Saudi Arabia, Ghana,
FIFA, and FIFA.
and then it's playoff teams.
Okay, right.
Okay, I'm not going to read the chat
and, turn the
because I don't want it to be
off.
spoiled. Even though Bray is ahead of me, so he may very well end up spoiling it by accident. So
no. I paused it and waited till you got to pot 4.
Oh, right. So we're now in sync. Time. I see what you did there.
It should say those in pots drawn randomly into other spots.
Yeah,
for you as well. Okay, right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're at the exact.
Okay, good idea. Good idea.
Got
but the chat.
Yes, I have got it now. Bloody.
The chat thinks we're going to be really ignorant now.
No.
How long-winded can this possibly get?
I don't care. These draws are. It's like they're making draws for people who've never watched football before, which would make sense because it's in a non-footballing nation. But that is not the point.
Of what this stream is nearly an hour long. It's not even started.
Oh my god!
Are there more teams in this year's World Cup than the previous one? Are there more teams in this World Cup?
No, they both have 32.
Right, that's the next World Cup, isn't it?
Breaks whenever there's like a throw-in, like in American football.
The next World Cup has like 70 teams. Well, not that many, but it has a lot. It has like 48 teams, isn't it? Which is stupid. Okay, we're nearly here.
The first team out the pot. Let's see who it is.
It'll be Qatar.
Turn your phone down.
Group A is always the host. That's not Cafu. He should be in Blackpool, mate. That's not Cafu. Okay. But actually, 56 minutes.
Hold up. Why is that ball like a different colour? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, of course. It's supposed to be in it.
Right, Qatar, okay, so the one and only time they'll be in the World Cup.
Hold on. Do they draw them like a team in a group? Like,
I think they go A, B, C, D.
Do they do all of pot 1?
No, they go like A, B, C, D, then repeat. But I know they don't like to have like all Europe, then all South America. They like to make it somewhat even. So they go a bit back and forth.
All of the teams in pot 1, save 2, are European.
Basically.
Right.
That just shows that European football is the best.
Yeah, 100%. I should have turned my Sky Sports notifications off because as soon as it's done, it's gonna like show up on my iPad. What I'm doing this on like right now.
I've only had 2 comments, so right, okay. We're playing. Oh, wait, are we in Group B or Group A?
I don't know. I think we're in. Group
B. We're in Group B. We haven't got Qatar. We're in Group B. Straight off the back.
A, B, C,
3 lines
D,
on a shirt.
F, G, H. So that means we're in Group B.
Right. Okay. We know we're going to be in Group B. Didn't you say that?
I said this was going to be in Group B. No, I said that the US would be in Group B. Oh no. England B1.
Group B for England. Okay. Nice.
Let's see who's next. Oh, Argentina. Using this at the same
I don't know why we're reacting.
Like saying it before you see it.
No, you said it like 1 second before I saw it, so basically in time.
Sheesh! I will like pause, unpause. There we go. So Group C, are they just gonna like? Is everyone?
I don't really know why we're reacting because like it's literally just one team coming out.
Are they seriously just like? They can't.
I love how
with actually drawing the thing, and so they're just putting all of the big ones in number 1.
Since I've said I'm not going to read the chat, there's been hardly any comments. You can still comment, everyone, because I've just realised we're in sync now. So I don't think you can't comment. Just talk amongst yourselves.
I'm reckoning Brazil. No, France.
France. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Now, see, this draw doesn't get interesting at all until you start getting like the second round.
Yeah, that's where it gets interesting.
Pot A ones are going to be in different things, aren't they?
Yeah, basically.
It'd be funny if rather than picking the coloured ball, they just picked like a random one. What would they do then? It would be funny. England in Group B, though. Yeah, I said my prediction was that USA would get Group B.
Well, you got one thing right.
Spain.
Spain in Group E.
España. Oh no, I've written it as España on that little thing. Oh, where's the... I accidentally wrote it as España. The problems with taking Spanish.
Good to see you, Jack. Hope you're all right. Yeah, it's to decide who plays who, the fixtures.
Portugal
in Group F.
Portugal.
This is such a long-winded.
No. Belgium.
Wait, hang on. Is it Belgium in Group F?
Yes.
Okay, why did we say Portugal?
Because I was saying I'm predicting it to be Portugal.
Oh, right, okay. So that just ignore what I just said. It's
Portugal.
Belgium.
Portugal. 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 Watch it be Brazil now.
You probably will be.
Portugal. 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 Portugal.
Jackets on BBC. It's Brazil. This is what I think is really interesting about this World Cup. I don't think there's any standout favourite. I think normally there's a blatantly obvious team. I don't think anyone stands out. Like, you would say France, but they were rubbish at the Euros, really. You'd say Italy, but they weren't even there, which is funny. I laughed so much when they lost to North Macedonia. Like, I normally don't care about international football.
I saw it first and I thought it was a joke.
I was honestly so funny. So funny.
Why did they even bother pulling out Portugal? It's just we know.
Oh, who's it going to be? I don't know. It's going to be Portugal, mate. There's only team left.
Brazil.
That's pot one complete. It's all the big guns, essentially.
Now, this is where it actually gets interesting. Here we go. Oh no, he's still doing the bloody groups. You know it's in H1. There we go.
Pot two. This is where it gets a lot better because you actually got a bit of excitement. Like, where you can go, okay, we're playing now. Who do you want? I want the easiest. It's so-called easiest is the US. I'd say the hardest there.
We're getting Denmark.
I'd say the hardest there is probably Denmark. Yeah. Or
I said though is I said USA getting Group B.
That was. I don't even really fear Germany, to be honest, or the Dutch.
That's Switzerland. No, that's the
Uruguay though. That'll be tough.
Oh,
the Netherlands in Group A.
If the Netherlands. Oh no, I can't write that there.
So Group A, Qatar and the Netherlands.
Now can we decide what position they're in? I don't like the fact that they just that they draw what position in the group they're in. Like, can we not just do it in order of the parts? Would that not be... What would be wrong with that? A4.
You see, that's why they do it, because the first one is... There definitely will be the first position, but after that, it's all over the place. We now know... It's okay. We're going to find out who England have got, the first team.
I said Denmark, but I
Who are
also
we
said
going to
that.
get? Oh, I called it. I called it. The USA.
Everybody called it.
We've got one hell of a draw there. I called it.
Everybody
Know it.
called it.
I just knew we were going to get the US.
I said
just
USA.
Knew we were going to
Group
get the
B.
US. Right. Well, that's very favourable. Not to jinx it, but that could have been way difficult, way harder than that. We could have got Uruguay, Germany, Denmark, even the Netherlands. Okay, I'll take that 100%.
B3. Yeah. Okay.
Bray. Okay, Bray's going. Right, I'll carry the stream then. So far, Qatar and the Netherlands in Group A, and England and the USA in Group B. We had the US, of course, in the 2010 World Cup. And we have played them since in a friendly, actually. But Group C is Argentina and Mexico. Okay, that's interesting so far. It really hots up when we get to the third pot. Bray will be back at some point. I think he's talking to someone. He's back. Okay, that's good.
So let's see. Which position will they be in? C3. Mexico. Central America / North America versus South America, who will be accompanying France in Group D.
Group D then. It's France already.
Denmark. Ooh,
That'll be an interesting one, you know.
That could be very interesting.
France, Denmark.
Mm.
Denmark, a very good side.
I could certainly see them giving France a run for their money.
I wouldn't write them off beating them, to be honest. I know they probably would favour France, but still.
Pick one. I bet you it's going to be D2. D2. D3.
Interesting draw so far. Qatar, Netherlands in Group A. In Group B, England and US. In Group C, Argentina, Mexico. Group D is France and Denmark. And Bray is busy again. Okay, right. Spain and Germany in Group E. That's two big boys going up against each other. We'll take that. Well, I don't think they'll take that, to be honest. France and Denmark were in the same group. I actually thought, yeah, they were, weren't they? I actually remember that now. Denmark have really upped the game recently, haven't they? Did very well at the Euros, unfortunately. I don't know who knocked them out. Okay. I'm so happy with that draw. England and the US. Really? We haven't really got anyone like absolute gigantic left to come out, have we?
Did that just cut off for you as well?
No.
That's just cut off and gone to the... What's it? Oh no, I'm going to see like a low extra.
Are you still watching it?
Yeah, but it's like went really weird. But now I'm going to be on time, so I'm going to be way ahead of you.
Oh, marvellous. Belgium. Wait, is this the draw? Oh, it's Croatia, right. So, Belgium and Croatia in the same group. That's difficult, isn't it? That's a difficult one. can't believe that's actually real. Commentator just said, when I'm watching a World Cup draw, right? He just said that game would take place on the 1st of December. It's just fraudulent. It's literally fraudulent. Copa America. Copa Uruguay. Copa America crossover there.
Screen as Portugal yet in Uruguay.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and they've just not put anyone in Group G with Brazil.
Okay, scrap what I just said. That's Portugal, Uruguay.
So
they played each other at the last tournament.
The wrong way around then.
I think it's because they're from the same confederation, aren't they? They like to try and avoid that.
Right. Okay. Very fortunate.
But I remember they played each other in the knockouts at the last World Cup, and Uruguay won.
I remember it as well. Which position in the group are they going to be? Spain versus Germany is going to be cracking, isn't it?
Two teams that aren't quite.
That's the standout thing for me so far.
Neither of those are quite at it, but they're still good.
I'm a little bit disappointed with
Brazil and Switzerland.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that. I think that's a bit boring. Because we had that in the last World Cup, didn't we?
Did we?
Yeah, that was in the group stage in the last World Cup. Philippe Coutinho scored.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Scored an absolute belter and Neymar dived a bit. Who'd have thought? Now some random guys pulling out the next team who's going to be in Group A. I'm saying Korea. Iran.
You're ahead. The guy's only just drawn Switzerland's position. So, okay, who do you say? Iran?
Yeah, are they going to skip that into the next group because Qatar and Iran are from the same federation or something? So does that mean that we're going to get Iran instead?
Bloody hell.
We've actually
US and Iran in the same group.
That'll be fun, won't it? Now. Very fraudulent draw. And in which place?
By the way, everyone, let us know in the comments. What do you think of this draw so far? You know, get your comments in. And please, of course, hit the like button. Subscribe to Rads if you're new. You know, vastly appreciated, of course. We want to try and get to 3,000 subscribers. So, yeah, help us out. And, you know, it's top-notch content. If we got Iran. Mate, we've got... here comes the comments, though, from all the people that hate England, saying England have got a lucky draw again. I don't recall us playing Iran, ever. Okay, interesting. England, Iran, and the USA. Right.
Okay, so
mate, I'm sorry. We've got a really easy group. Not on complaining. But the last World Cup, we had Panama, Belgium, which we played kids against. Not kids, but, you know, it was a B team. So did they.
Yeah, because we didn't want the higher draw.
Yeah.
A3.
So, like, literally, the last two World Cups, we had a really favourable group. And the Euros was... Well, it was quite a tough group, but we still won it, didn't we? Senegal, Group A.
So now they're going to do Group C. Who's going to be joining Argentina and Mexico? Korea.
So there's Qatar, Netherlands, and Senegal. Poland in Group C with Argentina and Mexico. Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
Senegal are a decent side. Won the AFCON. Got players like Mane, of course, who didn't play for Liverpool against us.
In our group, which is what would have happened if Iran and Qatar weren't from the same federation.
I think there would have been the hardest team in the group besides us.
I'm interested to see who's the last in our group. I'm hoping for Saudi Arabia because Saudi Arabia easily the worst team in this World Cup, maybe other than Qatar, I reckon.
Do you remember when they got the first game of the last World Cup, they lost 5-0 to a certain country.
Serbia. I forgot that Serbia were in the
So
tour.
yeah, that kind of. I swear they lost all 3 of their games. They lost all 3 of their games at the last World Cup. So
Oh no! Please
yeah, I
don't
wouldn't
tell me.
mind
I think
them.
that they're going to move Serbia. I think that they're going to move Serbia because France, Denmark, and Serbia are from the same federation.
Yeah, they probably will.
They've moved
Then
it
again,
again.
it's still a Group E, so they'll have to go in groups G or H.
No, Group G. G2. So that is, wait a minute, hold up, who is it then? Nah, look, it's Serbia's just up and skipped 3 groups. Hold on, wasn't Serbia in that group as well last time? I could have sworn that Brazil, Serbia, and Switzerland were all in that group in the 2018 World Cup.
Serbia were at the World Cup, weren't they, last time?
Tunisia.
Serbia not a bad side at all. I'm sorry, but we really do have such a. It's easy, isn't it? That group, like it could be way harder. Oh, imagine if we get Wales. That would be. I'd love that. I'd love it if we
That
got
would be
Wales.
interesting.
If we got Scotland again, I'd rather have Wales because we played Scotland already.
Let's see, so who's joining France and Denmark, unless it's a... Oh no, it's Tunisia in D4. Tunisia. Nah, I'm not even kidding. Group E in World Cup 2018 was Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, or they've qualified as well. Imagine if they got the exact same one.
That would be ridiculous.
I want to look at this myself. 2018 World Cup group.
No, I've just looked it up.
Yeah, no, I'm just having a look as well. So Group D, France, Denmark, and Tunisia. We had Tunisia at the last World Cup, obviously.
E4 is Japan. And
That's actually mad. That's pretty much the same
F.
group.
Korea or Morocco? It is Morocco.
The Group E is, okay, rest in peace, Japan, is Spain, Germany, and Japan. And Morocco will be in Group H with Portugal and Uruguay. So, yeah, good luck, Morocco. Or Group F. So they're actually going to have.
Yeah, because Serbia skipped 3 things because we have France and Denmark, Spain and Germany.
Yeah,
and
ignore me. Croatia. Yeah. Group F.
P3. What do you mean P3? There's no Group P. Morocco. Did Morocco qualify for the last one? Yeah, they did.
They were. They had Portugal in their group, which is. I was going to say that they were in the same group, but they weren't.
Korea, Republic,
I think.
Of course. No,
let's be honest. I think we have the easiest group so far, don't we? Have the seeded teams.
Yeah.
If we're going to get close to a group of death,
right? Argentina, Mexico, and Poland. That's a good group. France and Denmark should probably walk that group. Weren't France? I could have sworn that France and Denmark were actually in the same group last time.
They were. I think you said earlier. I don't think any of these are the group of death, but who would you say is the closest group of death so far?
Spain and Germany. Not even counting Japan.
Probably is, isn't it?
Right.
Korea, Portugal, and Uruguay.
I want Chris Hughton's Ghana. That would make one of my predictions right. I predicted that we would get Denmark, Poland, and Chris Hughton's Ghana. I wish for Chris Hughton's Ghana, please.
No. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I'd love that to go up against Chris Hughton. He's the technical director, though. But he's not actually the manager.
Let's see. Who is it? IC Playoff 1.
Saudi Arabia is the easiest team there. The hardest team would...
Canada, I reckon.
Really? Probably is, though, isn't it?
Actually, no. I'd say whoever wins the European playoff is probably better.
Wales.
Wales.
I'd say Wales.
Ukraine.
I'd say Wales are the best out of those, to be honest.
There is actually no way. They've skipped 3 groups for it. So what? Who's IC Playoff 1?
Who's that? Okay, so this is the UAE, Australia, or Peru going into
Ecuador.
Group D.
So what? That's Ecuador in Group.
Oh my God! If Australia win that playoff, if Denmark and France were in the same group, Australia were in the same group as France at the last World Cup. So we could have 2 groups here where 3 teams were in the same group twice.
Well, Brazil,
2 World Cups in a row.
Are Costa Rica anywhere near it?
Costa Rica, I'm pretty sure they've qualified, or no, they wouldn't have qualified, but they're in the playoff.
Okay, right there, we've got our first full confirmed group. Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and the Netherlands. I'd say, surely the Netherlands have got to be winning that with Senegal coming second. I see absolutely...
That's probably the easiest group you'll ever get if you didn't... No, I think we've got the easiest group. I don't even know the last team, but it's going to be someone quite beatable. This
one is going to be for us. Yeah!
Here comes all the people. Saudi Arabia! Mate, I'm sorry. I don't want to look at Twitter because everyone's going to be saying England getting lucky again.
Hold on. They've already had Iran. No, we can't have Saudi Arabia because we've already had Iran.
Okay, we haven't got Saudi Arabia. But regardless...
Nah. I've already written
Regardless, we got someone favourable, haven't we?
Fraud. Group C.
Imagine if US and Canada got each other.
Well, that would actually be really interesting, that.
Are they going to go into Group C then?
Aye. It would be very... No, if they got Canada, then they'd probably skip it as well, because that's 2 North Americas, isn't it?
Well, we're going to get one of Ghana or Cameroon, aren't we?
No, we can't get it. Oh, we got IC Playoff 2. Who's that?
I swear that's like a South American team.
Peru? I don't know. New Zealand.
Is that a South American team?
Is it New Zealand or Peru? What? No, they're putting that in Group E. We're going to get either Ghana or Cameroon.
Yeah.
Because we can't draw anybody else. Because we have 3 from 3 different continents.
Well, we could get the European one.
No, but we won't get the European one because England.
Yeah, but there's other teams there, isn't
playing against Wales. But no,
yeah, but like Spain and Germany are together.
Group. What's it?
You can have 2 teams in the same confederation.
Oh no, it's staying in our group. We could end up playing against Brennan Johnson at the World Cup.
I mean, it's only one player.
Want to see Harry Maguire.
Do not injure Brennan. Don't injure Brennan. That's all I want. European playoff. Oh, we're gonna get a home nations clash, are we? Are we?
Yeah.
Are we gonna get a home nation?
Oh no, Cameroon's gonna go to Group G rather than Group F because they've already got Morocco.
Wait, so are we playing one of Ukraine, Scotland, or Wales?
Yes.
That's probably the hardest team we can face, and let's face it, that we've got very lucky.
We've got an easy draw for the rest of it, though.
We've got a really favourable group there. Like, come on, that could be way harder.
Harry Kane getting pocketed by Scott McKenna.
These McKenna probably won't even play because he normally is on the bench for Scotland. There's some really interesting groups here. Mate, we've got that is such a nice group for us. Like, I think us and the Netherlands have got a really easy group. I don't think there's any there's no group of death there.
Ghana going into Group H, leaving Canada for Group F.
Mate, you know...
Now, I wonder what this draw would look like if they actually up and did them at the right time rather than swapping them.
Be interesting. You know, Qatar v Ecuador is the first game of the World Cup. What an absolute cracker.
That could actually be a decent game because it's two sides that aren't that good. Ghana.
We've got such a lucky group, man. Here comes the whole of the world saying England have got such an easy group. Yeah, we have. We're not going to complain.
This isn't fair.
The hardest team we can play, probably Wales.
That man just couldn't take out Canada.
Probably Wales at the hardest team.
Due to clashes, we cannot put Canada in any of these groups.
Chris Hughton's got a mention on a World Cup draw. How's that happened? How has that happened?
Okay, right now these groups are actually not that difficult to predict. You've got first, you've got Senegal and Netherlands, easy. England and the winner of Scotland, Wales, and Ukraine. Or maybe the US, I don't know. Then Argentina and, now that one's a bit more difficult, Mexico or Poland. France and Denmark, I don't remember who the other teams who were playing there were. Spain, Germany, someone, and Japan. Sounds kind of interesting. Belgium and Croatia should go through in theirs. Brazil and Switzerland in theirs, and then Portugal and Uruguay in theirs.
We could get Scotland again, or we could get Wales like we did in 2016. Mate, we've got that. I'm sorry, that's easy, that group. So Group A, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Group B, England, Iran, US, and then one of Ukraine's, Scotland or Wales.
Hold on,
Group
can you tell me what all the different playoff ones are?
Ukraine, Scotland or Wales for the European one. And then Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia.
Right, so Spain and Germany are with Costa Rica or New Zealand.
Are they? I don't know, to be honest.
I'm just looking it up on Sky. Let's see.
I think we're going to get Rads in for the last few moments.
UAE or Peru.
We're not going to be live much longer, but I think we're going to get his opinion on this draw. Only 6 people watching now, so yeah.
Australia, UAE, Peru. Now, the UAE won't win this. Now, the group that France were in the 2018 World Cup was France, Denmark, Peru, and Australia. So that means that since UAE aren't going to qualify, that it's going to be 3/4 correct.
Hello, Rads here for the last few minutes. That is such an easy group.
That is the easiest group England have ever had in the history of the World Cup.
You're going to get loads of people now saying England have got lucky. Well, yeah. But,
we've just seen the draw. What a faffing about that was with the draw. Faffing.
You can't
That
hear
was
Bray.
it was nonsense.
Hello, Bray.
Hey up.
Oh, I can read a little bit. Yeah, very easy group. Very, very easy.
There's not really any group there that's really difficult for anyone, is there?
No, got Wales, Scotland.
We're going to get one of
Wales and Ukraine. We can beat those. Beat the Americans. Beat the Iranians. There's no group of death like you usually get in a World Cup. Most of the groups there are quite predictable who's going to go through.
The playoff winners are going to be Wales, probably.
I think Wales could beat either Scotland or Ukraine.
I think Peru probably win that playoff.
Wales, Australia, and Costa Rica, I say.
I agree with that.
Yeah. But yeah, Holland, the Dutch will bring A, will bring B, Argentina.
It's actually really quite easy, isn't it?
France, Spain. Yeah, it's quite. Obviously, be a few upsets, but yeah.
Well, look forward to June. Oh wait, no,
not June. No, it's when is it? When is it again?
The traditional time of November.
The traditional time, just before Christmas.
You know, I just had visions. I saw the tweet about the fact that Qatar v Ecuador was the first game, and I had visions of a really hot summer's day World Cup. But no, it's going to be like 3 degrees. The Christmas tree is going to be
heating on, your coats on.
Maybe not the Christmas tree, but like a few weeks away. That's just so wrong on every level.
Yeah. Thanks, Luke. Now, what a long-winded draw that was.
I mean,
it's the fact that they kept on changing.
And a Nottingham lad hosting it.
How did he get that gig?
It's because he's from Nottingham. He's representing Forest. Indeedy. So, yeah, as draws go, like I said, that is a very easy group for us. Bray, what do you reckon, mate?
What do you reckon, Bray?
Fell asleep.
About the group.
Our group.
Yeah.
Dead easy.
He looks overjoyed.
Easy.
Easy, yeah. It is easy. If we can't progress from that group, then
Southgate needs sacking if we can't win all 3 games.
Then I'm a giddy goat.
That is actually
Tom G.
So
is that the Tom I know?
Yeah.
Tom, hello, mate. Yeah, it's quite predictable. Yeah.
I'd say
quite predictable.
There's no one there that like you think, God, that's a really tough group.
No.
No one.
No. Who's he? Oh, European football journalist. Okay.
Some bloke.
Yeah, all the group. I mean, yeah, at the opening game, what a cracker that is, eh? Whoa. If that's on during the afternoon, I'm going to book the day off to watch that.
I just hope we don't get any like proper big game during the actual day.
I think it would be geared around European time.
I have heard the big guns will be played later on in the day.
Yeah, that's easy. I mean, look, when it was in Japan and Korea, okay, they were on at 7:30 in the morning, but a lot of games would to fit around the European time.
Like Spain, Germany, that won't be on at 10 in the morning. Not a chance. That'd be on like 7.
9.
No,
like 7's the latest to get. Yeah, the big games will be when people want to actually. Well, more people will be free, basically.
Hang on, I have a text.
Nah. Guys, I've just seen something shocking.
What way?
I saw that this was posted today, and I was hoping that it was an April Fool's, but it's not. Rainbow flags will be confiscated from fans at Qatar 2022 World Cup to protect them.
I don't know what he's saying.
Despite FIFA promising
Can you translate
more
what he's
Qatar,
saying?
a local security chief has warned that items promoting gay rights may provoke attacks.
Basically, Qatar being very heavy on human rights.
They're chronic.
Yeah.
Them
Chronic,
poor
that's
people.
They're
what
basically
it's called, the
saying
condition of Qatar.
you can't be gay, basically.
It's against the law.
So, yeah.
And
I think that if
human rights. The poor people that's built all these stadiums have worked in terrible conditions on very, very poor wage. Had the passports confiscated from them.
Perfect country to host the World Cup.
Absolutely, in the middle of winter. So the next World Cup is in USA, Mexico, Canada.
Yeah.
I responded to a tweet.
Again, it should be in one country to avoid. I mean, how's that open the environment with all the plane rides? Anyway.
Yeah, go on, boy.
I responded to a tweet
Oh,
saying
they've got dates
about
already,
how,
look.
like,
Not times.
about how it's ridiculous that they do like slaves and that, and they've still been allowed to do the thing.
easiest.
And there were people coming for me.
Oh, sorry.
You can't air very, can you? Yeah, I agree. Yep, it's wrong.
But like people coming for me for saying that slavery is bad. Like what is like? Oh,
You
yeah,
can't really
well,
put into words, can you? So
No.
well, a load of other people
don't even know
did
what
it a few
words he's
hundred years
saying.
ago. Yeah, I'm sure they did. That doesn't make it right. It's bloody 2022.
USA, Canada, Mexico will be. Yeah, you're right, Owen. Yeah,
I'm gonna make it so you can hear, bro. That might be.
that would be useful. Yeah, the World Cup should be in one country or two small countries, like it had it in Belgium and Holland one year, or not Holland, Netherlands.
Yeah, talk, bro. There you go.
Bray, can you hear me? Over.
Yeah,
Excellent. How you doing?
good. Did you not hear me?
What's your thoughts on England's group?
Good.
It's easy.
Well. Good for us as a whole. Bad.
Very predictable.
Is the team
In fact,
bad?
all the groups are, aren't they? Really. Just
The
by looking at it, you know who's going to go through.
You know exactly what's happened there.
Mm.
It's kind of sad that.
But what a one long-winded draw process. Talk about milking it. But a Nottingham lad hosted it, so that makes it all right. Who's he?
Honestly, the hardest game will be Scotland or Wales.
I think the Americans will be up for it.
Well, there will be.
And the group
I mean, everybody
I,
wants to
Italy,
beat England,
Nigeria,
don't they?
Egypt, and Colombia.
We're going to play against Kareem Ansari, the Forest legend that played for half a season and was actually pretty good, but he just got sold for nothing. Back under Martin O'Neill, what a manager.
But out of the playoff teams, I would like to see Wales go through.
Well, I would, because
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really want Scotland again.
No, because that will be another ball draw. But I'd like to see the Welsh get through.
But I want Wales.
And obviously beat them.
We go to Wales quite a bit as well, so
yeah,
literally got a Welsh flag up there. So you know,
quite a big Welsh flag, David. And where's your England hat, by the way? This is to do with England. All right, okay, carry on.
You not noticed?
Oh yeah, that's the England shirt you got there. I did notice that.
Yeah.
Well done. Fair play to you.
Yeah, I mean, we might have to play.
Oh yeah, because Brennan Johnson.
We might have to play against Brennan Johnson or Scott McKenna, which I'm not used to.
Yeah, that's right. I've never thought about that. Yeah, Brennan Johnson.
Imagine if Brennan scores a winner against England. No, Brennan, for one time only ever. I want.
Will
you
he
to
be one
have
of our own though? If he does score against England.
Well, yeah, because he plays for Forest.
Okay.
But for one time only, I want.
Yeah,
Johnson
Owen's
to
right.
play
It would
for.
be nice for the Ukraine just because of all the terrible things that's happening to that fantastic country. But we won't get too political. So yeah, maybe the Ukraine. We'll have to wait and see. When is the playoffs? June, did you say? Isn't that when the World Cup actually starts?
When the start of the World Cup should be, we get an elongated international break where you have a few World Cup playoffs, and you get the Nations League.
He's putting his hand up. Does that mean he wants to talk?
Hello, Bray. What do you want?
Guys, I don't think that anyone seemed to notice. But
Frozen.
Luis Suarez is playing against Ghana again.
Oh no, that nightmares for Ghana. Do you not remember what the handball?
The handball, he got sent off, and then they.
If Suarez scores against Ghana, I can 100%
Yeah.
assure you that there will be Ghanaian fans on the pitch to 2-foot in.
So all your South Americans, especially a year ago, will be doing a bit of cheating. And the referees have got to clamp down. Yeah, good to see Denmark through.
At least you can go out for a beer at this World Cup, you know. Just oh no, you can't.
Oh, of course, that's another thing you can't do. You basically can't enjoy yourself.
No joy.
No, it's not allowed. Enjoying yourself is not allowed, or laughing, or having a good time, or any of that type of thing.
Well, hang on. Plans for the World Cup to be played in summer. That's never happened. Oh wait, it
There's
has
a
every
plus side
time.
to all this, though. All the stadiums were in a 35-mile radius of each other, so you won't have to travel very far as a supporter.
And yet the next World Cup.
And yet, the next World Cup,
Be
you've got to
long-winded.
travel for 8 days on a plane to get from the top of Canada down to, not 8 days, hours and hours. And the cost.
I'm so annoyed about this World Cup. Like looking at this draw.
Well, it's Sepp Blatter, isn't it?
No,
Kicking backhanders.
this is the World Cup draw. I'm so excited for the World Cup. Yet it isn't June.
It's had the edge taken off it because it's not in the summer. Like, you know, call me
No,
old fashioned, but the
I'm
World Cup
thinking-
should be in the summer.
I'm thinking, oh, fantastic World Cup draw. Really excited, but no, it's going to be in the middle of winter. It's so annoying. It's wrong more than anything. Anyway, not really much else we can
So
say.
after
is there?
the USA, Canada, Mexico, have they decided when the World Cup is after that?
No.
Haven't got round to that yet.
I know the next year is in Germany.
Next year is in Germany, I know that, but it would be nice to have a World Cup in one country during the summer,
And then the
preferably England.
then the Euros after that is going to be in the UK and Ireland.
Ireland.
So they'll get like 3 games
So
basically.
Ireland have got
the Aviva,
the Aviva in Dublin.
Belfast. Haven't they? Oh no, that's Northern Ireland, isn't it?
Northern Ireland have got.
Well, no, I know it's in the UK and Ireland, so they'll get something. Sure.
There might be a game in Northern Ireland, yeah, because it's still
Yeah.
the island of Ireland, but predominantly most of the games will be in this country because we've got the stadia.
Anyway, I think that's can't really say much more than that, can we? We've got a very easy group. Let's face it. Some interesting games to happen, but hour and 42 minutes. It took 56 minutes for the draw to actually start. But yeah, not had many people in, but I thank the people that have been here very much. It was good to do a stream because that's rare enough these days. But yeah,
Well,
thank you very much, everyone.
Forest to win tomorrow against Blackpool.
Back to club football for very exciting end to the season.
And to
for
finish third or second overall.
For all we know, when this tournament's on, we're a Premier League side.
We will be a Premier League side. We're Prem bound. I keep telling people that.
Who knows? Anyway, thanks everyone. And you Reds. And come on England
Come
as
on,
well.
England, yeah.
And thanks so much, Bray, for coming on as
See
well.
you, Bray. Take care, mate.